Back of the Net is brought to you by the Irish Embassy Pub and Coldwell Banker Heritage House Realtors, your Durango local area real estate experts. Locally owned, nationally known.
Hello there, welcome to the Back of the Net, the place where heroes are made and dreams so brutally crushed. I'm here today at the Irish Embassy Pub, the home of Durango Soccer, and today I'll be bringing you every kick, every foul and every goal from the Fort Lewis games this weekend. So to kick things off, pun intended, let's go over to John Mahoney to see the highlights from Fort Lewis Men's College this weekend.
Welcome to Dirks Field on Friday the 26th of September. Beautiful sunny weather. It's Fort Lewis at home versus University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. Jonas Becker on the ball for Fort Lewis. Here comes the ball in, a little touch by Kroger out to Zach Lawrence over the crossbar. Ooh, that was exciting. Score still 0-0. Here comes Luke Lawrence again. That's Zach Lawrence, I'm sorry, out wide. And let's see, yes, he goes, oh, he nutmegged that player, and now he's going to knock one right across the box. Here's Castillo. Oh, hits the ground and right across the crossbar. Corner kick for Fort Lewis, and it's Becker. Oh, a nice one too, landing right in the danger area. The keeper spills it. It's a header by Badawi. That's a goal for Fort Lewis. Fort Lewis 1, University of Colorado, Colorado Springs 0. Nice header there by Fort Lewis. Beautiful trap mid-air by Castillo. He flicks it with the outside of his right foot to Kroger. Kroger's going to take a shot. Just misses that right-hand post. Was that a great save by the keeper? Welcome back to Fort Lewis College, Dirks Field, and it's a blustery, rainy, slippery surface day today. It's Fort Lewis College versus the nationally ranked Regis Rangers from Denver. Castillo on the ball. There's a nice pass to Kroger. He touches it once, he's going to shoot it across the box. Oh, straight across the box. That might have been saved by the keeper. Now it's Castillo coming across again. Shot by Kroger. Oh, he just missed that. Point blank range. Score remains at 0-0. Now here's the Rangers with a chance at the other end. Shot. Great save by the Fort Lewis keeper. And now it's Becker stepping over a defender and puts it out wide to Castillo. He's going to blast it across the box. It goes to Dirksen. Great shot. An incredible save by the Rangers keeper. They survive again. Here comes the Rangers now. It's a shot. Oh, this is going to be a chance for the Rangers. Yes, off the post and easy goal. That's a tap in. It's 1-0 to Regis. Here comes Regis again. They've got through the Fort Lewis defence. Beautiful shot first time, and that's that freshman again. He scores. That's 2-0 to Regis. Now down the left flank, here comes Regis again. They've got past the Fort Lewis defence and knocked that across the box. Oh, first time shot. Beautiful shot. No chance for the Fort Lewis keeper. And now it's Fort Lewis on the attack. Becker with a nice pass to Lawrence, and he just puts it in the net. 3-1 to Regis.
Welcome back to the Back of the Net. Those were the highlights from the Fort Lewis men's games this weekend. And now we're here with Ogie Kennedy.
Jordan, how are you doing?
Great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Doing okay.
And Malik Badawi. Hi.
Hello.
Good to see you.
You too.
So first of all, Malik, you've brought your boots in, as I ask all the players to. Now, are they boots or are they socks?
Little bit of both.
A little bit of both. How do they smell?
Terrible.
Yeah, I bet.
I can testify to that.
Yeah. Now, why green?
Just kind of the color that I liked.
Yeah.
Stand out.
Uh-huh. And talking a bit about you today, moving on from your boots, you're very well dressed. Bringing back the bow tie after Yanis Becker.
Yep.
Very nice. And Skyhawk colours.
Exactly.
He bleeds the colours, Ogie.
Yeah, I know. You couldn't ask for more, right?
No. Fantastic comb over. Anyway, to the soccer. This weekend, win and a loss.
Yes, a win and a loss. I think it kind of sums up sport.
Yeah.
You go from a good win on Friday, a good performance on Sunday, but just not the result that we wanted. So definitely mixed feelings this morning.
It's got to be tough after, I mean, the stats, 25 shots, 15 corners and 1 goal.
Yeah, and I think, you know what, it's not like the shots were from long distance. It was very much us getting to the byline, balls being pulled back and missing really good opportunities. So sometimes the stats can kind of lie and be padded a little bit.
Of course.
But if you look at the opportunities on an individual basis, there was quite a few goals that we let get away from us. So that was disappointing, but I don't think we could fault the guys for their performance in general. So.
Yeah, it was a great performance. I was out there at the game. Malik, how hard is it for when your team's pushing so hard and playing so well to then lose that goal and then now have to be on the counter-offensive?
You know, mentally it's hard. I think it just takes a lot of courage from everybody to keep fighting, trying to get that goal.
Yeah. Now, you used to be a referee. You kind of still are a referee.
Yep.
But you're picking up yellow cards.
Yep.
For silly things as
Yeah.
well. Kicking the ball away.
Yeah, just lost my head. Frustrating game.
Yeah. You'll learn. You'll learn from that, I'm sure.
No, I think what was a little frustrating is one of their players did the same thing in the first half, and there wasn't a yellow card. So sometimes when there's inconsistencies like that, it's hard for the players. But I think Malik knows he made a mistake, and a player in his position has to save his tackles. So when he needs to really make a tackle. If you look at the Premiership this weekend, Wayne Rooney making what they call a professional towel to slow down the attack. That's a yellow card that's worth it versus kind of kicking the ball away or something silly like that. So Malik will learn from that. He knows he needs to do better.
Yeah, and the Regis game was quite a physical game, and it looked like it was going to boil over afterwards as well.
Yeah, well, I think I mean, it's one of the things that's different about Fort Lewis is there's quite an atmosphere with the crowd, and the crowd are very vocal, and I think most players want to play in front of an atmosphere like that. I think what people got a little bit upset with was kind of nothing really at the end of the game, and I think everybody shook hands and went on the road. I think it just shows how competitive the rivalry is between both teams. I mean, back-to-back conference winners, Regis, and number 14 team in the country. So we were obviously going to be up for the game. They were up for it. I think they see us as big rivals to them, and vice versa. So those rivalry games, they're always exciting to play in and be a part of. So I think that's just an extra element that you want in the game. And I thought both teams acquitted themselves well discipline-wise. I mean, there was quite a few fouls in the game, but nothing really boiled over into anything serious. I don't think.
Now Regis lost against Christian, didn't they, on Friday?
No, they lost against Metro.
Metro on Friday.
That's their only loss. So they lost to Metro. Yeah. And then Metro got beaten by Pueblo yesterday, so they have one loss in conference too. So it just shows you the way, if you look at the conference right now, it's so balanced and even. Yesterday, a win for us would have really capitalized on Regis dropping points against Metro, and then Metro losing to Pueblo, so it would have been great for us. But we have 10 league games left, and we know that we've got to go and be consistent now over the next 2 games anyway. Adams at home on Friday, and then CSU Pueblo away. So if we can do that, we'll be looking a little bit better. Yeah,
looking at the positives, great goal on Friday, Malik.
Thank you.
Like a young salmon leaping out the water. Let's have a look at that. So, talk us through the goal, Malik. Corner's coming in.
So, ball's coming in. We're all on the goal line. I knew I wasn't going to get to it, so I kind of just dropped off, waited for it to bounce, and attacked it.
Just dived in.
Yep.
No worries there. And those are the times as a forward and a midfielder when you just have to put your body on the line. You get kicked in the face, anything.
Yeah, I think as a forward, and when you're attacking, you've always got to assume the worst. Assume that the goalkeeper's not going to catch it, assume that the defender's going to give up a rebound, and you're always assuming that. So I think, Malik did a good job of anticipating the second ball, and we talked to the guys quite a bit about that all week, and I think that really paid off for us on Friday.
So defensive midfielder scoring goals. Okay. Young Yaya Toure. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us this week, guys. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Jordan, as always, and we look forward to hopefully talking about 2 wins next week.
Hopefully. Who are you playing next week?
We've got Adams at home on Friday, which is 3 o'clock, and then on Sunday we travel up to CSU Pueblo to play on their new field. So 2 tough games, but hopefully we'll be able to come away with the right results.
Awesome. Well, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
After the break, more Back of the Net.
Your home. It's made of wood and nails, doors and windows. But it's more than that. Your home is you. It's who you are, where you're from. It's what you long for whenever you're away. And it's the only place in the world where you know one thing for certain. You're home.
Welcome to the Irish Embassy Pub Durango. We import the majority of our products straight from the Emerald Isle, and let's get it right. You want your Guinness directly imported from Dublin. You want it stored at precisely the right temperature. And you want the pour to be a matter of taste and science. You want to pull with the patience and precision that it deserves. And if that wasn't authentic enough, you want to enjoy it in a pub where the shelves are stocked with 24 different kinds of Irish whiskey. Yes, you want the true Irish experience. Come visit us at the Irish Embassy Pub Durango.
Back of the Net is brought to you by the Irish Embassy Pub and Coldwell Banker Heritage House Realtors, your Durango local area real estate experts. Locally owned, nationally known.
Welcome back to the Back of the Net. Now here with me in the studio today is head coach Jimmy Hall and Shay Haycock of Fort Lewis women's soccer team. How you doing?
Doing great, Jordan. How are you?
Great. It's cold weather, so I see you rocking the scarf today.
Yeah, beautiful. Ben Frederick is doing a little fundraising for his foundation in the Frederick family.
Yeah.
And he's usually out at the games selling the scarves, and they're awesome.
Yeah, we have one of our own.
Yeah.
On the wrong side for the women's team, though.
That's all right.
Shay, nice of you to join us today.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thanks for coming in.
Of
So
course.
Shay, your story, you came same year I came as a freshman.
Yeah.
But you were injured. Talk to us about your injuries.
Well, I've had both my ACLs done, so I redshirted for 2 years, and that's pretty much it. I worked my butt off to be where I am today, and happy with my progress.
Yeah. Now the ACL, for people who don't know, that's the knee.
Yes. Sorry.
Yes. So 2 knee injuries, and she's still back playing. So it's a great story, and it must be great to still have her in the team.
It's fantastic to have Shay on the team. You know, we're pretty young.
Yeah.
I think we have 15 new kids between transfers and freshmen, and to have a senior like Shay that has so much experience, and she's playing great on the field as well. Her carrying and her level of excitement for her teammates is the leadership that we want to see on and off the field, and she's doing a great job.
And obviously that's so important after losing 10 seniors last year, and this being your first year as the head coach. It's great to have those players that can help you keep the tradition going, playing well.
It is. It's great to put your own stamp onto the program and do some new things, but it's definitely a strength to have someone like Shay leading the team. You see it yesterday on the field where she starts flying forward out of the attack, and she's desperate to try and get us the win, which we were short of. But you know, we got another great shutout. But that's the leadership we want to see, and with Shay's ability and her both physically and technically, she's raising the level and forcing the rest of the girls to join in, like you're talking about.
Which is excellent. So you're talking about yesterday and the previous game on Friday. You're now 3 shutouts in 3 games, which is great, but we need the other end as well, don't we?
We do. We want the goals to come, and I think the floodgates are going to come. The girls are continuing to be more and more dangerous. It's not as if we're just a defensive unit sitting in. A number of shots that were very dangerous and should have gone in the goal, and we had a PK as well that we missed. Unfortunately, the goalie made a good save, but could have been struck better. But you know, it's coming, and I think when it does unleash, you're going to see a result of 4 or 5 goals in a game.
Yeah, which is what you need. Now, obviously, the next weekend you've got Adams and then Christian.
Yeah, we play Adams on the Wednesday, which is always a difficult week. Puts an extra game in between our weeks, also takes away some of our training sessions. And then we play Christian away at Denver. And you know, it's always tough to travel and get a result, but we'd love to get a result in Denver. That's been one of our plagues in the past with the program's history. We haven't gotten great results in Denver, and I think we're going to change that on Friday.
Yeah, great. Now, Shay, forget your coaches here for a moment. What do you think your team needs to start scoring a lot of goals as an attacking-minded player?
I think we just need to get the first one, and then it'll just start. That confidence will build. Yesterday we created like double the chances we have in the past couple games. We were in front of the net, taking those shots. It was unfortunate that we didn't finish on anything, but I think once we get that first goal, and it's not just a lucky goal, there's some build up to it. I think that confidence and that rhythm is really just going to be what pushes us forward to keep scoring and creating those opportunities.
So the next home game for people to come and see you is
the 12th,
Sunday the 12th, and that's against
Highlands,
New Mexico Highlands. How are they as a team?
They're always tenacious and they're fiery, and usually the second game is the tougher of the two. They like to feel that kind of underdog feeling, and they create that rivalry, and it's always a difficult game. Excellent. Well, we look forward to that, and thanks for joining us today. Appreciate it. Thanks for inviting us. After this, more Back of the Net. So remember, send me your submissions of your goals, your highlights, and your skills to ideas@durangotv.com. Now, if that's the sound of the full-time whistle, that means that's the end of the show. I'm Jordan Alexander here from the Irish Embassy pub, the home of Durango Soccer. Join me again next week for much more soccer action as we continue on our local soccer adventures.
Back of the Net is brought to you by the Irish Embassy Pub and Coldwell Banker Heritage House Realtors, your Durango local area real estate experts. Locally owned, nationally known.